Welcome to Pass-Through Productions Web Show. On this week's episode, I take you on an amazing bow hunt with an incredible twist you won't see coming. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the hunt.
Sitting in my tree stand, watching the leaves land, praying for a little love. Cause it's opening day and us pass-through boys looking to drag out a big old buck. We got arrows for ammo, couple layers of camo. We put in our time this year. So if you're big and brown, I bet you're going down within 50 yards from here. So come on and pass through. Come on and pass through. You can pass through. Come on and pass through.
We just pulled into one of my properties I have permission to hunt on. I haven't been here since they planted the corn and everything else, so the purpose of my visit today is to get down in here and see how the corn is doing, check all my stand sets. I have 3 different sets out here I got, so I need to go around and check them, make sure they're good. I don't usually take them down. If there's some repairs that need to be done, I usually take it down, take it home, repair it, bring it back and put it back up. But we're gonna run down through here, we're gonna check, see how this corn is doing they planted, check our sets, and go from there. Alright guys, here we are at my first set. I remember that I forgot my saw walking down here, and my whole point was to cut this one limb that was hanging off the side of this tree, which I have hit in the past shooting at deer, to cut it down. Well, I get out here and it's funny how things work out sometimes, but apparently it was hanging over too far in the field, so the farmer decided he was going to break it off. So when I got here, as you can see, the limbs broke off, so that's problem solved there. But the only thing I'm worried about now is that was a lot of my cover for a tree stand this low. I've kind of been walking around looking at it from different angles to see if it's still going to be a sufficient amount of cover for that height. So I think it's going to be okay. The time I get busted though is the time it's going to get moved. We just got done walking the, I don't know, 300 yards from my favorite corner stand to my second favorite corner stand. You can kind of see it here behind me. This spot is phenomenal. Last year I remember hunting open day bow season right here, and I had 20 deer in front of me in the beans. So I've always wanted to get a stand in this corner. They actually came in and logged out some cherries that were in this corner, so it really opened it up, and that's the only tree I could find that was straight enough to put a stand in, so that's where I got a stand. So this spot, I'm expecting a lot of good action out of this year. This field is phenomenal for deer movement. We have a CRP field behind us over here. This is a block of woods where this one main thick, real wide, thick tree row comes into it, and then there's a block of woods that goes the rest of the way down into a swamp. And on the other side of this field, on the other side of that opposite corner stand, there's a bean field, and then another block of woods in the corner over there. So it's kind of like a huge intersection. I personally like hunting big intersections because you just never know what kind of deer are going to travel through those intersections. I can't wait to get out here when season starts to put some massive mineral mix out. I'll probably end up putting a bag down there in that corner, and then probably a bag in the middle of this tree wall in my other set. So you never know, you might see me kill a nice doe out of here, or a really nice buck out of here. Put a slayer through one. So stay tuned, you never know what could happen. This is just leading up to what the deer season is, so all this work is stuff that has to be done before. So, and everybody goes through it, we're no different. So alright guys, we're out here in the cornfield where we checked stands this morning. I seen a ton of deer tracks out here, so I figured tonight I wasn't doing much. It cooled down a little bit from the 100 degrees it was this morning, and grabbed the camera, grabbed my chair and binoculars, and I'm out sitting way up on the front end of this field. There's a bunch of little hills that go down. I'm probably 300 yards away from where I hunt, so I'm just sitting here. I'm gonna kind of scout this area a little bit and see if I can't see any deer coming in here. Maybe we'll get to see some velvet bucks or something. I'm hoping. That would be really cool. So I saw a good one during turkey season. He had a lot of width and a lot of height, and it was still way early for them to be growing racks. So I'm hoping we see something. Even a few does would be nice. So. As you can see, we had a really eventful evening. The sun's starting to go down. It's getting pretty dark. I still got filming light, but we had, I don't know, 8 or 9, 10 deer. One real nice 8-point. I think I'm gonna nickname him like the best 8, because I've never seen an 8-point that looked so symmetrical out here. So I think we're gonna nickname him the best 8, and with any luck, maybe I'll get a slayer in him this coming bow season. So he's still got some growing to do, so I'm excited about that. But I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want to scare any deer as I go. So, and I don't see anything else in the field right now, so we're gonna get out of here. Gets you pumped up for bow season, doesn't it? Seeing deer like that, it's freaking awesome. All right, guys, we got everything loaded. And we got about an hour drive ahead of us. We're heading to Jackson for Tecumseh. And we're going to go on a 2 evening and 1 morning hunt. So Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night. And next time I'll be seeing you is when I'm in the stand. So we're going to make some tracks towards Jackson. Sunday, October the 7th. We are heading out to our hunting spot for this evening. We hunted this morning, didn't see a deer, which is kind of discouraging, but my girlfriend informed me that she thinks that our spot's a night spot, so I have a lot of good footage from this summer. I went out there and sat and filmed a real nice 8-point, so I'm kind of curious if he's still around. And I don't know, we're just going to sit and see what happens and enjoy the night.
Close our eyes and go to sleep. We got a 135 outside in 20, and we're watching him through the peep. And when the time is right, release, let it fly. Head drops to the ground, banging legs to the sky, and it won't take long. Everybody knows why. 'Cause you can't pass through. You can't pass through. You can't just pass through.
He's done right there.
Nice.
He's gonna fall. Can you get him on film?
Where?
He's done right there.
Yeah, I see him.
He's done.
Good job. I'm sorry I got you. Good job. That's awesome.
Shot that deer about, I don't know, 25 minutes ago. It's starting to get dark. We're gonna try to get over here and get it, the recovery on him while we still have light. But my arrow's right up here. I'll come up here, I'll show you my arrow. We roasted him. Look at that.
Wow.
Okay. And see the blood right here? Just sprayed everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Look it up here.
Whoa.
Right here. I mean, that's literally five feet after where I shot him. We know where he fell. I saw him. I looked at him through the binoculars in the tree stand, so we're just gonna walk up that way. Nicer than I thought he was. Your buddy.
Good.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Look at him.
He is beautiful. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful deer.
Super nice buck. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at those brow tines.
Oh my God. Those are amazing. That is a beautiful deer.
That's awesome. That's a nice deer. He's 3.5-year-old. He's the one I filmed out here in the summer.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. I drove up here from Tecumseh. We're in Jackson County right now. I drove up here from Tecumseh with my girlfriend this weekend. My girl Danielle told me, my girlfriend, she said, well, this seems like a night spot, so I guess she was kind of right. But we had 3 does, which is we got on film, come out earlier, and or I should say a doe and 2 fawns, one of which was a button buck. And then I grunted and can called, and no more than 2 minutes, 5 minutes later, had a little buck walk by, and he kept looking back into the corner. I heard something else walking, so I concentrated back behind him, and I saw this rack coming through the corn. So instantly I knew he was a shooter. So 15-yard shot, staying on the massive mineral mix, which I just freshened up with Sure Scent. So proof in the pudding right here, guys. This stuff works. So just an awesome hunt. I'm glad to have my girlfriend with me. That was cool. She was running the camera for the first time, right?
Yes, for the first
Very
time.
cool. Gotcha.
Hey, Seven.
Hold him up for the camera. Big boy, isn't he? Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Patsy Productions Web Show. Hopefully this episode proved that you can get those bigger bucks on camera in the early summer, and might have an opportunity to harvest them in the fall. So just keep checking back to the website for future shows, and good luck and good hunting.